Hi you guys, hopefully you're able to see this. Hopefully you're able to hear me and see this. So I'm coming to you live with, application of my wrap. So these are the ones you picked this week. It was called Butterfly Bliss. And I don't know if you can tell just how amazing this is. I may even keep these on 4th of July with the amount of red and blue going on here. So let me tell you what I've already done. I removed my wraps from 2 weeks ago. So they lasted 2 full weeks. I want you to really take a note of how good my nails do look. I can't tell how close I am because the camera's above my head. I'm just trying to make sure I stay under the camera. I did push back my cuticles a little bit and make sure there was no invisible cuticle, and I will post other videos about that. I also made sure I used an alcohol prep wipe. So I've already done that to make sure there's no oil on my nails, because that's kind of important. You want your nails to be clean. I also just my dishes to make sure that I don't have to do them later, because you want to go a good 3 or 4 hours before immersing your hands in water. You really want to give these time to really adhere and seal. So I probably won't do any more dishes till way after dinner tonight. So first thing you need to know is about sizing. So our wraps there are 9 on a side, 9 here, 9 here. So sizing. Now at this point, I know my size. I can look at these and go, I know this is my pinky, this is my first finger, this is my ring finger, that is my middle finger, and then I alternate between these for my thumb, usually going with the bigger one for my thumb. So like I know I won't use this one and I won't use those 3. So first of all, that's good for you, because at the end of this I'm going to give a word. And if you message me the word, you will have your choice of either some of these or lacquer strips. So you want a size. How do I know what size? How did I figure this out? So when you put on a wrap, you always want to be smaller than your finger. If it is bigger than your fingernail, so if I try to put that on or this on, that's ridiculous. If it is bigger than my finger, what happens is that there's overlay, it's on my skin, it's going to come up, the oil on my skin is going to cause it to come up. So to apply a wrap, first thing I have to do, I have this wonderful tool hanging out. You're going to see it off to the side. This is our mini heater. It's not nearly as big as it looks. It's just going to hang off to the top of our thing. This is going to end up on the side after I show you how I get a wrap. So first thing I'm going to do is an orange stick. And if you don't have one of these, let me know and I will mail one to you, because I have a ton of these hanging out in my house and I need to get rid of them. So I use the orange stick just to get up and under the wrap. I do this because I'm going to cut this wrap in half. This one wrap is going to do both sides of my nails. I love that they're big enough to do that. I just cut it in half. Go ahead and turn on my mini heater. Because these have a silver backing, I can tell you that they need more heat. I also know that this wrap is about 3 years old. So knowing that, I know it's going to need more heat. So I'm going to heat them up first. And I know it's good when it starts to fold the other way. I'm going to lay it on my nail. Once I lay it, I can then adjust with my finger, because I never lay it straight. I never lay it how I want. I always put it too far to one side or the other, and I know which side I want to be too far to. So once I do that, I'm going to push, push, push. If I don't think I've pushed enough, I'm going to use my purple pusher. And if you don't have one of these again, let me know. I will get you one of these. These are really good for getting those seals nice and tight. Like I said, because this one's old, you're going to see me really apply a lot of heat. So I pushed it on. I'm now going to heat it up. And with heat, it's usually until you feel it on your nail. I'm going to push some more. Again, really working on my seams. Anywhere I think I see a bubble, really work it out. And I'm going to heat this one a third time, just because, like I said, I know these are old and I need them to stick. So there we go. Now, I'm going to let that cool and reshape as I go on to my next nail. So again, I know this is going to do my first finger and not my ring finger. And what I have learned is that my first finger is actually narrower than my ring finger. And I've just figured that out after doing these a few times. I used to have to use both of these. Now I've just figured it out. Hopefully you guys have been following along with all my videos. I've been giving you lots of information because there's been lots of new information happening. Other things to know, if there's anything you want, I'm placing an order tonight. Our lacquers are still buy 3 get 1 free. We have some specials on some other products. So again, I don't know if you noticed how you saw it kind of limp to the side. Once it did that, that tells me it's warm enough for me to put on. Again, you're going to see me pushing really hard with my thumb. Usually with fresh wraps, I don't do more than that. With these, like I said, these are ones that I didn't even buy. I traded for these. So that's how much of my Junicorn these are. These are ones that I saw. I wasn't even in the company when these had come out yet. So these are that old. And I've been with the company 3 years. Really making sure these are sealed at the edges. So there we go. Moving on up. And it really doesn't matter whether I was to put on the left side or the right side of the nail. It really doesn't matter. I will tell you that the left side of these wraps are slightly smaller than the ones on the right side. I have figured that out. So you probably use both sides. I tend to usually give away half a sheet. So somehow or another. But when we talk about left and right of the wraps, not a big deal. Again, I'm going to heat it up till I see it start to wimp or wilt. Put it on, make sure I like it. If I don't like it, again, I'm going to adjust. Then I'm going to heat again. I can use my orange stick, but I really like the purple pusher. To really seal in. It looks like it's super hard plastic, but it's got a little bit of give, so it's not painful in any way. And I'm going to heat a third time. And again, do the whole nail again to make sure I've really sealed my edges on this one. It's the fun part of Junicorn. You guys are seeing some of the retired wraps that you may have never seen before. And this is the finger I'm hard on, so I'm just really making sure that I have got this on well. Okay, moving on. And I want you also to be noticing how much extra I have even after I've cut. You see me cut these in half. Why are you being difficult? I'm holding my scissors wrong. So, like I said, I've cut the wrap in half. This one's being more difficult than usual. Not sure why today. Just because I can. So we're going to pull it all the way off. Finish cutting. Like I said, these are old. I got them from someone else. So this is going on a finger and I've touched more than I normally try and touch on a wrap, but we're gonna, like I said, we are heating the daylights out of these. So when we put them on, I know they're warm, they're pliable. Like I said, I have a feeling this will be the first one that comes off. So, knowing that, always part of the battle, and that sometimes happens. We're going to have one wrap that's just, if it's difficult, it's probably going to be the first one to come off. But like I said, I knew these were old. That's why you see me heating. Usually I don't heat 2 and 3 times. These I am heating, I am pushing, I am heating, I am pushing. Hi, Cassie. So we're applying my wraps. I may even keep these on through 4th of July. I really happen to like the butterflies. I've had these wrapped for years. I traded for them and then still couldn't bring myself to wear them. So getting ready to put on my thumb. I love just how they're iridescent. This one's going to be one that comes off easy too. I can see that now. Either that or I just need a different pair of scissors. Alright, normally I wouldn't do this. There we go. Again, to keep the grease off, I'm going to use my purple pusher. Separate. We're going to put this one down. Put this one on the orange stick. There we go. And heat. Because I know that my other hand has a longer thumbnail than this side. So again, I'm putting on. We're adjusting. Like I said, these could last me all the way through 4th of July easy. So we'll see how I feel. I bought patriotic ones. I may not wear them if these are still going strong. We'll see how these do. I'm making sure to really seal them in because I do want them to last because they are older. Really make sure they're sealed. All my air bubbles are out. Using my purple pusher. Using my heat. Okay, I'm heating just till I start to feel it. Put it off. Reseal. Do it again. So now that we've done all that, before we do the other side, I have to get rid of this excess. So we waited till it cooled before we file off because you don't want to file off while it's hot. When I file, I want to kind of think of this as laying over and just getting the excess. Quick file to get the excess. You don't want to over file. File just enough to get it off, and that's it. And once I get it off, I pull it off. It's going to go in my garbage pile. And I move on to my next nail. So again, should take about 3 strokes. Notice I'm only going one direction. You don't want to go back and forth on these. So again, about 3 times. Move over a little 3 times. Move over a little 3 times. 3 times, and I should be done. Again, don't want to overfile your wraps. Loving how these are turning out. Also filing at a 90 degree. Again, you don't want to overfile on the front side. Stay in one direction. And my thumb. Like I said, you file just enough to get it off. Now I'm going to share with you another secret. On my right hand here, I don't know if you can see, but I have a broken nail. Well, I didn't know it was broken until I took my wraps off, and I'm going to use my wraps because that is way too low for me to cut. I trimmed the nail down some, but I'm going to put the wrap on and make sure that that wrap holds, and that's going to keep that nail from breaking and give it the time to grow. So thank you guys for watching. Look forward to me posting a final picture of these in some sunlight so you can really just see the beauty of these, and hope you have a great Sunday and a great week. Secret word is grass. If you message me the word grass in a message, I will send you your choice of a petty pack from these or your choice of some lacquer strips. So thank you and have a great day. Bye.